There's a lot of men that feel by their very existence that they're bad.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a big cultural
fed this
problem.
thought of toxic masculinity, and the things that they're attracted to, they think they've been told are stupid, or that they're evil, or there's a thing about being a man in this world today that I think we have to look at all human beings as just human beings.
Yeah.
And you can't help that you were born a man, and you can't help the things that you enjoy. Like if you enjoy going to football games, you enjoy getting loud with your friends. This idea of toxic masculinity, it's like, yeah, there's toxic aspects of men, and that's real. It's a reality of being a male human being. If you look at the history of war, it's all started by men. Men did all of it. Men do all the raping. I had this guy on the podcast once. It was hilarious. He goes, actually, statistically speaking, men get raped more than women do. I go, yeah, by other men, you fucking idiot. I go, it's not packs of cheerleaders raping football players. The fuck is wrong with you? The problem is 100% men. That's the problem with manosphere, is that there's grifters in the manosphere that aren't actual real men.
Yes.
And by real men, I mean they don't have resolve. Like if you took them on a hike, they would get tired. They would sit down. You would have to leave them behind. They're not. The word tough is a word, but it's like oh, you're tough. No, mental toughness is fucking important. It's a really important quality of life, and it's been diminished to this thing that's like a part of toxic masculinity ideology. And it's.
Well, and this is where, the Andrew Tates of the world come in and they perform this just caricaturish, ridiculous, masculine, whatever they're doing. And then also maybe as a sex trafficker, we'll find out. We'll see what happens there. But it again speaks to the fact there used to be a really clear sort of cultural narrative, right or wrong, about what it was to be a man. And at the core of that was being a provider, right? For women, it was like, it was other things, being like a mother and a nurturer and like the way you look. For men, it's like about the wallet, right? The pocketbook. And then, so I think when we've had an assault on the middle class, on the working class, where it becomes so much harder to be able to fulfill that cultural narrative of what it is supposed to be a man. I think that's been, this is as a woman, but, from my external perspective, I think that's been really, really devastating.